If you search Erling Haaland over the internet, there are four main factors that you will find everywhere that describe the Norwegian footballer, and that is his speed, strength, positioning, and finishing inside the box, or what others would call tap-ins, pretty rough. Having played for Red Bull Salzburg, Borussia Dortmund, and 4 additional clubs within a span of only 7 years, Manchester City knew it was their turn to grab the 23-year-old footballer through a £60 million transfer from Borussia Dortmund. Having made records and broken some from his past clubs and leagues, it was to no surprise that Haaland would follow the same path in his debut season at Manchester City, as we are yet to see in just a few minutes. So sit tight as we refresh our minds with all the achievements the Norwegian goal machine was able to accomplish in the 2022-2023 season. In their first league game, City beat West Ham United 2-0 away, with Haaland recording his first 2 competitive goals for the club, becoming the first City player to score a brace on their league debut since Sergio Aguero did so against Swansea City in 2011. After securing 2 consecutive hat-tricks in the Premier League against Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, with scores of 4-2 and 6-0 respectively, Haaland became the fastest individual in Premier League history to score 2 hat-tricks, surpassing the previous record by 14 matches, and was eventually voted Premier League Player of the Month for August, his first month in the league. In September, Haaland became the first player to score 25 goals in their first 20 Champions League appearances, as he scored a brace against Sevilla in their side's Champions League opener. He also became the first player to score more than 1 goal on competition debut for 3 different clubs. A week later, Haaland's acrobatic goal against former club Borussia Dortmund earned him the goal of the week spot and later goal of the season. In October, as City won against United 6-3 in the Manchester Derby, Haaland became the first player in Premier League history to score a hat-trick in 3 successive home games, and the quickest, doing so in 8 league matches, surpassing the previous record of 48, set by Michael Owen in 1998. As City won 3-1 against Leeds United, Haaland scored a brace, taking his tally to 20 goals in 14 league matches, becoming the fastest player in history to reach 20 Premier League goals and beating Sunderland's Kevin Phillips's previous record by 7 games. In January of 2023, he scored another hat-trick against Wolves, making a total of 25 Premier League goals after just 19 matches, surpassing the top scorers of the previous season, Mohamed Salah and Son Heung-min, who both scored 23 league goals across the entire campaign. In March, Haaland scored 5 goals, as City won 7-0 against Leipzig in the UCL round of 16, tying Lionel Messi and Luis Adriano for the most goals scored in a single Champions League match. He also set the new record for the fastest time to score 5 goals in a UCL match, as he propelled to 39 goals across all competitions, breaking Tommy Johnson's club record of 38 goals scored in a single season for City, set in 1928-29. Against Bayern Munich in the UCL quarter-finals, Haaland scored his 45th goal as City won 3-0, breaking the previous record of 44 goals across all competitions in a season by a Premier League player held by Mohamed Salah. If you have made it to this point, please consider subscribing. In May, Haaland scored his 35th league goal against West Ham, surpassing Shearer and Andy Cole's joint record for the most goals scored in a single Premier League season. Later on, he was named FWA Footballer of the Year. He won by a record margin, earning 82% of the vote ahead of Arsenal's Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard, and becoming only the 4th player to claim the award in their debut season. He was eventually voted by his fellow players as the Player of the Year in August. Still in May, Haaland won his first trophy with Man City, as the Blues were crowned Premier League victors with 3 games to spare. After assisting Phil Foden against Brighton, Haaland equaled Thierry Henry's record for most total goal contributions in a 38-game Premier League season, as he reached a total of 44 combined league goals and assists. In his debut season in England, Haaland secured both the Premier League Golden Boot as the league's leading goal scorer and the European Golden Boot, awarded to Europe's top domestic scorer. Scoring an impressive 36 goals in just 35 appearances, he established a new record for the highest number of goals in a Premier League season. Haaland appeared in both the FA Cup and Champions League finals, but unfortunately came out goalless in both finals, but secured both trophies as he was present for the 90 minutes, therefore marking his presence as the club secured its continental treble. With 12 goals, Haaland finished as the top scorer of the Champions League season for a second time, joining Lionel Messi as the only players to accomplish this feat twice before turning 23. Haaland was eventually named the UEFA Men's Player of the Year in August, ahead of Messi and Manchester City teammate Kevin De Bruyne. Please let me know in the comments section if I missed any of the records Haaland broke in his first season at Manchester City. Thank you for watching.